cares? Your job as a smart investor is to separate the facts and the news from the fiction and the noise. And all of that stuff doesn't matter. It does not change the fact that tens of thousands of consumers are buying that car faster than they can get their hands on it. It doesn't change that the minute you sit inside that car, your definition of what is expected is altered forever. And you wonder why every other car around you that you ever step in, that you may buy, doesn't have the same things that that car offers. So at the end of the day, whether you like his style or not, his substance is irrefutable.
Sure, but I walked down the street here in San Francisco the other day. I see a billboard for the new Audi electric car that's coming. I mean, competition is coming. If it's not already here, that gives you no pause?
You're right, because I remember all the Zune media players I bought after Apple released the iPod. I also remember the enormous number of amazing smartphones I bought when the iPhone was launched. It's not what people do. You know, it tends to be the case that when you redefine expectations and you have a category leader and you have an indelible brand and a mark that people recognize, the easiest decision, let me be a little pejorative, the lazy decision is to pick the winner and go with it. And in this case, there is a clear winner in electrification. It is done. That die has been cast. And so now the question is, can he build the infrastructure to deliver the demand? And if given time and if given patience, I believe he will, and I vote with my money that he can do that. And everybody that bets against him can do that as well, but at what stake, really? Because it's not as if there's no downside protection for the stock. The people who short this company are so short-sighted because the number of companies that would come out of the woodwork, you don't think that Apple, with $200 billion of cash, backstops this company and has a chance to enter a $1 trillion market overnight by buying that business if it gets imperiled in any way? Google, which already tried to buy it, wouldn't try to buy it again?
I'd say it's a risk.
So what are we betting against? We're betting against a cleaner Earth because we don't like that. We like to suck in the carbon monoxide and the fumes from all these cars. We're betting against beautiful flat screens, beautiful ways in which to manage your experience inside the car because we don't like that.
No, we're betting
Why?
against whether he can deliver what he says, the fundamentals of the company. That's what they're betting against.
No, that's not true. People are betting against his style. They don't like his style.
It's not just that.
It is just that.
There's smart people like Jim Chanos. He's a smart investor. He's not betting just on his style.
Jim Chanos makes money once a decade. And while the market rips up, the guy just bleeds money and he's never on CNBC. And every time something works, he's there for 5 minutes. Great for Jim Chanos. Fantastic as a hedge in a portfolio where you have 1% in a short fund. But the reality is being long equities makes sense. Being long innovation makes sense. Betting against entrepreneurs that are changing the world has never been a profitable endeavor. Why start now?
I'm sure Mr. Chanos is going to take issue with your numbers and some of your comments. And
I'm happy to post my returns against Chanos anytime he wants.
Right. We'll step away for a moment. Up next, widely followed tech investor Dan Niles making a big bet against one major part of the tech